Tesla Model X has auto presenting door on the driver's side, so as long as you're within range, it'll open the door for you. So once you've got in the car, you just put your foot on the brake and it will close the door for you. So to open the driver's side door, you double click on the roof, and you can double click again to open the passenger door. You can also double click on the Falcon Wing doors to open them one at a time if you want. And if you wanted to lock all the doors at once, just one click on the lock on the roof. To open the front of the Tesla Model X, you double click the front button and that opens the front. It's not a powered lift gate, so you have to lift it up yourself. And then once you're done, you just have to place it down and you want to put 2 hands on it to give it a nice shove shut. To open the boot of the car, you double click on the boot and you double click to close. And if you want to open the charge port, you can either press on the charge port or you press and hold on the boot. It opens the charge port. The Tesla Model X has a drive stalk on the right hand side. With your foot on the brake, you go all the way down to drive, all the way up to reverse, and the button into park. You need to have your foot on the brake to put it into drive, and then it won't creep like an automatic, so you have to actually press the accelerator to start driving. And you'll find that it has regenerative braking that allows you to slow down most of the way to a stop, but it won't do the final stop for you in the Tesla Model X. You do have to actually put your foot on the brake, and then it will brake hold. The Tesla Model X has a Autopilot stalk on the bottom left of the column. You bump it once towards you for cruise control and twice towards you for auto steer. You need to make sure there's a grey steering wheel to go into auto steer, and then once you've engaged auto steer, it goes blue. It still wants you to hold the wheel lightly, so you want to have at least one hand light pressure on the steering wheel to make sure it's happy that you're ready to take over, and it will nag you every 20 seconds if you don't. So indicators are on the left hand side, and these latch on, and then you have to bump them back off if you're just changing lanes, but if you're taking a corner, it'll bump itself. Tesla Model X comes with a variety of cables, including the ultra mobile charge cable, which runs off your standard 10 amp wall outlet. And once you plug it into the wall first, you then have this plug to plug into here. So you can either press on the hatch or on the button of the charger, and it will open the hatch, ready to be plugged in. For DC supercharging, if you're at a Tesla supercharger, there's a plug that will fit right in. If you're any other CCS2 supercharger, you need to plug this adapter onto the end of the CCS2 plug first, and then plug that into the car. If you find yourself at a Type 1 charger, which is the North American standard, you've got this adapter to plug into the Type 1 single phase charge plug, and then plugging that into the car. If you find yourself at a Type 2 BYO cable charger, the smaller plug goes into the charging station and the larger plug goes into the charge port of the car. I hope this quick overview has given you a good understanding of how to operate a Tesla. If you have any other questions, feel free to contact me.